Morning, everyone. Well, it's actually afternoon now. It's just having a lie. I just thought I'd do this quick video on a philosophical idea. And it was one that I've been thinking about recently. I was talking to a friend about in the climbing world. I rock climb all the time. I just love it. Nothing pushes me kind of harder than rock climbing. It's so great in so many ways. But anyway, there's an expression in rock climbing. You say someone's a wad, like, God, that bloke's a wad, or that girl's a wad. Like, and I've thought about that, and it's like, you know, again, in the kind of vein of like where words, what they mean. And I was thinking about that. A wad is like a stack of papers, isn't it? And then if you kind of make a metaphor out of it, if you say like that stack of papers, each paper is like a training session, or a climb, or, you know, a gym session, and, you know, part of an exercise routine, one sheet of paper for each completed exercise routine. Eventually you end up a wad. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Right? And obviously you're going to be a bigger wad the more you do. But that's kind of like life, isn't it? There is no one bit of paper that just suddenly makes you the wad. You've got to go through all those steps, and it's the same with like learning. That's what I've been doing for the last few years. I started off with one bit of paper of like interest in some Saxon stuff, and now I'm building up this, like, you know, all these different little pieces of paper until I've got this book of knowledge that is stored away. And, you know, it's all, you know, metaphorically, I've got this new book of knowledge that I've been creating and learning about and storing, and in like loads of different things. But like, you can do that physically, you can do that mentally, you could also do that emotionally, really, couldn't you? You know, if you like think about every day, say you don't like someone, just as a different example, say you don't like someone, and every day you put that bit of paper in, I hate that person. Next day, another one. Eventually, you end up with this thing. It's like, you can choose not to write that book if you want to. You can just like think, actually, no, I'll just let that go. Or, you know, it's the same with love. On the flip side, so like, like my dog, you know, like I loved her every second of every day, and that built this just a stack of love that, you know, I doubt I'll ever experience that again, you know, like maybe with another dog, I don't know, but like, yeah, that was a different, yeah, so you've got like these levels of like emotional, even spiritual, wads. It's a strange expression, but I just thought, I wondered if anyone, because there's this other expression as well. It's like, what chance have you ever got of getting somewhere that you want to go to if you keep changing direction? So like, you know, you might end up creating 30 books then all at the same time, but you're never going to get to the end of the one that you want to get to, which is partly why I have just gone away from everything other than the history of Lewes and surrounding areas. You know, there's a lot of stuff that kind of links into it that I have to kind of put in there, but other world events, everything else going on around the world, I just got to let it go, because like, yeah, there's this like, I don't know, people get terribly taken over. It's happened to me by world events, and we all have over the last few years, and I keep thinking, like, I don't want my narrative controlled externally. Whatever my book will be, I will make it, thank you. All of your external inputs into my book can go fuck off. And it doesn't lead anywhere other than just sort of getting sucked into a world of nonsense that, you know, you've got to remember you're going to die anyway. So whatever we're fighting for, something that occurred to me, whatever we're fighting for, against or whatever, you're going to die anyway. Like, so why not do what you want to do while you're here? And for me, it's archaeology, you know, finding out about the history of Lewes. And you don't need anything to do what you want to do. Is another thing I wanted to say. Do what you want to do. If you love climbing, climb. If you love history, do history. You don't need to go to university to do these things. You know, like how many people when they leave university actually continue with the thing that they studied. And I think oftentimes what happens is they go and it kills the love they had for that thing, because they're taught in such a way that it doesn't kind of feed the want to know about certain things, because it's just what do they call it? It's a set out kind of like learning pattern. You have to learn all of this, and then you get your tick in your box, and then you can leave university with a massive amount of debt. Yeah, and then never do anything to do with that ever again. Go and get a job somewhere. Whereas, why not just keep that love for yourself, do what you want to do, express it how you want to express it, and live the way you want to live. I just thought I've made this quickly. It seemed really important when I was thinking about it earlier, so hopefully it means something to somebody. But much love, everyone.